Hello, hello, and welcome to Simulacra Studios presents Dungeons & Dragons Acquisitions Incorporated. I am your humble Dungeon Master, Scott, and here are my lovely players.
Hello. My name is Matthew. I play Lowin, the life cleric of Amonitor, and the cartographer of the group.
Hi, I'm Ray. I play Inisalia, your everyday Tiefling Paladin, and the Secretarian of the group.
Hey, I am John. I play Ilbreyan Jenkins, the half-elf Warlock and Loremonger of the group.
And I'm Nigel. I play Rynford Gimaldree Tunslayer, a rock gnome wizard, and the party's Documancer.
Fantastic. So when last we left our heroes, they had just freed a corrupted treant in the place called the Moonglade, which is in the northeast corner of the High Forest. The treant apologized profusely for wrecking their shit, which it did.
It was pretty well wrecked. Rynford almost just got one shot.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, so that's a thing that happened. But they told you that the Six had come to the pool and used it in some fell ritual magic and left once they had done their business. The treant had taken the corruption into itself so as to keep the pool from being sullied. And they gave you a sample of the magic divinatory water, which you guys sent back to head office, and a few minutes later were contacted that the portalometer had got a result, that they had discovered that the ritual is going to be taking place in the town of Red Larch, which is the headquarters of the franchise known as the C-Team, who has gone missing very recently, and that the ritual was going to take place tomorrow.
Ooh.
So a little bit of cartography. You guys left your office ship, at the sort of the edge of the High Forest, just because there wasn't a good way of getting it closer, and you guys walked about 20 miles to get to this glade. So there's that. In general, the part of the High Forest where you are and Red Larch are about 500 miles away.
So, in Inisalia, you have the other piece, right?
Yeah.
I think we may have to risk it.
I don't think we have any other choice. I certainly don't have anything that can move us. And wait. And I hold up the black coin. We do have a wish.
As tempting as it is, I feel that we need to keep that for the most dire of situations. We have another means of getting there quickly. Dangerous, but we do have another means.
True. It just you wouldn't believe how easy it is to forget having a wish. So just I'm going to bring that up just to keep it fresh in everyone's memories.
Yes, I did. How could I do that? Who knows?
Rynford, that's why it's good it's in your hands. You'll remember it. It'll burn a hole in your pocket.
Oh no, I'll forget it too. I'm telling you all as a way to remind myself. It's extremely selfish.
He's trying to make sure he gets out of all of any of the blame.
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. He's gonna, if he forgets, he's gonna blame us.
It's called a CYA. It's a very important thing when you're in business.
While you guys are debating, Grella, sensing the tension, she starts to sing. It's hard to tell at first just because it starts as sort of like this very low groan, but then it becomes clear that she's singing in Entish, so it obviously takes a while to get where it's going. But the song sort of starts to wash over you in sort of these gradual waves. And as you guys are talking, you feel just the song reach a crescendo of sorts, and you feel a magical pulse wash over you, and anyone who has a spent spell slot can regain it.
Woo!
Okay.
Shiny.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Done and done. I'm now back up to maximum spell slot potential.
So actually, let me look at my rules. How to play real quick. I need to look at something. I may have something to solve our problems.
Clerics don't get teleport.
No, I have because I'm a cartographer.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
rank 2 cartographer. I have something called the Tail of the Safe Travel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can cover 500 miles in.
It's very weirdly worded. That's why I need to read it.
Yeah, read it because there's I know how Jerry uses it.
Yeah.
Which he used it before it was codified. It still takes the time to get there. It's just your experience of it gets shortened.
Oh.
Fair enough. Well.
But it might be different in the actual rules.
Yeah, it is a little different. It says you gain the ability to perform a 45-minute ritual using your cartographer tools, maps, and 50 gold. By doing so, ensure a safe travel for you and other creatures from your current location to another location you would normally reach within 1 day. So it's a 45 minutes. Essentially, I can travel a day in 45 minutes.
No. You ensure safe travel for you and other creatures from your current location to another location.
By doing the ritual with 45
By doing the
minutes.
ritual.
It's not clear about
Let me
time or if it's
let me take a look at it and I'll make a ruling about how it works.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fair.
We need the Law and Order sound. Dun, dun.
Worst case, we have timepiece.
Well, no, it does go on to say, if your tale is told with reverence and precision, you and up to 6 other creatures and their gear, including vehicles or mounts, become encircled in a magic bubble and are pulled into the border ethereal. During the ritual, you tell a story of the future journey. When the ritual ends or you are interrupted, all the travelers arrive safely at the destination.
So, well, regardless of that, like I said, it's 500 miles away. Your ship
can't get there in a day.
Yeah, you cannot get there in a day.
Well, I was saying, it doesn't have a limitation. You can daisy chain them.
You would need a short or long rest. Hold on.
That's true. It's you say you can only do it once a day, right? No.
Nope.
I think that goes against the spirit of.
That's completely fair. I'm actually pro teleport right now. I think that would be much more interesting.
It's also more thematic.
Yeah.
Correct.
When you guys pull out the orrery components, like inspect them and whatnot, you do notice that they are kind of spinning of their own accord. They're brimming with magic.
All right. Hear me out. Yes, this is very dangerous, and I think in any other circumstance it would be very foolhardy, but I think that these things want to be closer to each other.
Oh, no doubt.
That is the first educated guess you've ever made that I agree with.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
No, he caveated it that he agreed with. Like,
okay,
you've made good educated guesses. You just didn't agree with those previous.
Sounded like a backhanded compliment, but you know what? I'll take it.
It is Rynford.
That's true. This is bread and butter.
That's practically a glowing review.
The 5-star.
Okay.
Help app instead of Yelp.
So let me know how you guys are doing this.
Have we been to Red Larch before?
You have not been to Red Larch before.
Well, has Inisalia been to Red Larch?
I don't know. It's cast the teleport spell. Do I need to know where we're going to do the teleport?
Not necessarily.
There is a percentage involved based on how familiar you are with where you're going.
So if there's anything in Inisalia's backstory that could reasonably say that you've been to Red Larch before. Is it Red Larch or Red March?
Larch, like the tree.
Thank you.
Red Larch. Okay.
Then that could maybe help us, but if Inisalia's backstory is like, I only stayed in the same town forever and then I left, like, obviously you can't say, oh, sure, I've been there before.
I mean, she did some basic traveling around when she had to squire to get her. But
have we done like the general, like we know what Red Larch is kind of roles yet? Because we could do that and maybe help.
7 days north of Waterdeep.
I would say if anyone would like to roll a history check.
Sure.
To gauge your various familiarities with
some guidance.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. And tell you what.
And I would say that Lowin, being a cartographer, would get advantage on that roll.
Ooh, I will totally take that.
Fair enough.
All right.
Let's say roll ourselves and see what happens.
So with guidance, I have 17.
Okay.
How much does guidance add, or is it just
It's a
another
D4.
roll?
1d4.
Okay.
Mine didn't do anything. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I might actually. 18. 19.
Ooh, girl.
Okay.
Maybe I have been there.
I've got a 15.
Ilbreyan, did you roll?
I did. It was like a 5.
Okay. So you rolled so Inisalia rolled a 19. So I would say that with a 19, you would be at the scene casually level. Since you don't have anything specific in your backstory or any like in-game justification, I would say that would put you at the scene casually. I would say given Lowin and Rynford, what did you get?
I got a 15.
17.
Okay. I will allow basically both of you can roll a d6, and that will add to the teleport roll.
Okay.
So I am going to roll that teleport roll,
Okay.
and you guys
So
will.
are we ready to go?
That is up to y'all.
Well, we could take just at least a short rest first. I'm actually pretty hurt.
I am definitely not up to full capacity right now.
Certainly.
And if you guys are teleporting, then presumably you have time for a rest.
Yeah, we can do a short
Yeah.
rest.
We can at least do.
You're talking about a full rest, or do you want a short rest?
It is tomorrow, so yeah, we can do a full rest.
We don't have a time frame, right? Like we just know it's tomorrow.
What
Yeah.
time is it right now?
It is probably mid-afternoon.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
All right.
we could use the cover of night, sleep now, and use the cover of night to mask our approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
And on the off chance that it's something that happens at midnight,
We arrive dramatically in time.
we arrive with plenty of time to spare. Like 8 hours to rest, and then we pop over, maybe 9 o'clock by the time we infiltrate, grab some dinner. Boom, we're there. And they're all like, what are you doing here? And we're all like, we're stopping you. It's like, it hasn't started yet. We know, we're not dumb.
Yeah, but we have to have dessert first.
Right.
Like,
We're here for the
we have to
hors
pause.
d'oeuvres, okay? We're here for the hors d'oeuvres, really.
I have fantastic drinks.
I'll turn over to the int. I forgot his name.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. Is it okay if we stay here and rest in the glade?
By all means, the forest is not an entirely safe place, but the trees will watch over you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well,
So yeah, are you guys taking what kind of rest are you guys taking?
sounds like a long one.
Long rest.
All right, then do yourselves a long rest.
Ray want them pally slots. Pally
Yes.
spell slots.
And my full hit points, please.
need
For
to
sure.
go.
All right. Well,
Whoop.
There we go.
bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, I needed those slots back.
I was at 16 HP, y'all. It was pretty
Ooh.
fucked up.
Ooh, no.
me and Nigel got fucked up. Ugh.
All right. So yeah, you guys take a rest, and then are you guys going to head off or do anything other to prepare?
Let me go over my spells real quick.
Sure, no
just to
problem.
Make sure. Actually, I do want to. I'll poll the party and see if there's anything that they want to request that I do or do not include.
Well, greatest hits tend to work, but
So, I've got. This is what I have prepared. Cantrips aside, chromatic orb, featherfall, sleep, blur, which is very good for self-defense. Counterspell, dispel magic, glyph of warding, which I don't really need right now, so I'm going to unprepare that.
yeah, that's not going to do anything.
Haste,
Yeah.
That can make
lightning
Inisalia.
bolt, and sending. So I can prepare one more thing now.
Definitely get rid of the glyph of warding. I don't think you'll need that.
I would actually say that sending is a little extraneous. We do
Okay.
have a way to do that.
That's true. My satchel does give me pseudo sending.
Right, and
So-
then the stone that Kelly has,
and yeah,
or that
that's-
Ray has.
Yeah. Oh,
So the things that I can prepare: tiny hut, magic circle, warding wind, suggestion, see invisibility, scorching ray, detect thoughts, blindness, deafness, unseen servant, mage armor, which I don't really need now.
Mhm.
Identify, floating disc, find familiar, also don't really need right now. Detect magic and cause fear.
Problem is, see invisibility would be useful,
Yeah.
but it's also
See-
concentration, so it conflicts with any other concentration things you have.
Magic circle might be good, so because that can either lock in or lock out certain things.
How long does that one take?
1 minute of casting time.
Yeah, but I agree that if in the right circumstances, that could be situationally useful.
Oh, I know what I need to. Thank you. That line of thinking helped me. Circle versus evil and good. Protection versus evil and good.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Especially if we're going to potentially deal with outsiders.
Yeah. Faux show.
Let me get my prepared spells.
and I'm actually looking at my spells for the first time in forever.
Yeah.
All right. I will memorize magic circle and see invisibility. Or I will prepare, sorry. That is because I say memorize because I am old, kids.
Yeah.
Wizards used to be really Vancian.
Vancian. There's a term no one knows anymore.
Actually, you'd be surprised. That term has been gaining popularity again because they're trying to explain where the origins of D&D magic comes from.
Oh.
Why we
interesting.
prepare at all. Like why
I don't think we have 4 hours.
Yeah, no. Let's shove off the nonsense.
I think I am good.
I don't prepare anything, so I got what I got.
Yeah, you're good. What do you have? But just for the
Sure.
sake of...
Yeah. So my spells are here. I'll actually just go to the spell part. I have my known spells are, magic off supply. Oh, those are don't. Okay, so the one beyond the cantrips: Armor of Agathis, Hellish Rebuke, Suggestion, Fireball, Incite, Greed, which I used once. Intellect Fortress, which is new for me.
Yeah.
And Summon Lesser Demons.
That could be a good one to at least...
That's a fun one.
Chaos.
It could be so bad though. Also, I do need a dead body, so we have to kill at least one person.
Do that.
One actual person must die first.
One of our healers, holy people. What have y'all got?
Okay, I'll go. The spells I prepared are Bless, because there's a couple that are always prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless, Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Protection from Evil and Good, Augury, Branding Smite, and Lesser Restoration, and Spiritual Weapon, and Prayer of Healing.
Cool.
Yep.
That's pretty basic package that I've got.
I can switch out mine. But right now I've got Bless as well, Cure Wounds, Heroism, Sanctuary, Shield of Faith, Sleep, Brandon Smite, Calm Emotion, Hold Person, and yeah, that's it.
Hold person. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Also, if I'm going to do protection, you may want to think about throwing up a bless.
Okay.
Because remember, we can only hold one concentration at a time. But if you hold up bless, that's a useful even if you cast at level 1. That's 3 of us that will get that extra D4 for attacks and saves, which could be really useful. And you have Intellect Fortress now.
I do, yes.
Consider that. Don't.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
I know what we're about to run into.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
And do we have a wand of detect magic, or am I?
Yes, we do. I have it on me. I will likely end up using it if we need it.
Okay.
And
Are there any are there any signals that we want to work out? Once we teleport in, it'll have to be a day before we can teleport back out.
Right.
Do we want to have this for the wish spell, like, wish spell, wish spell,
Wish.
like
Well-
really, forcefully, like it's a thing.
All right. What have we can do a code word, I think, for that.
Well, we could always just do. I wish we could get out of here.
Well, you're going to have to give me something to work with, not because I want to know what it is that you're going to wish for,
Mm-hmm. I think we're just gonna have to do that in the moment. Really.
Okay.
We can try the hand signal. I like
but-
that.
Oh, okay. No. This, but we have to do a flap. It's like a bird wings.
Oh, a flap.
So
it's so they think we're doing a bird summoning, but we're actually summoning
but we can't do caw. We've already did that. So
No.
That's yeah. That's it.
We'll workshop that part.
Okay, yeah, we can workshop it. All right.
And don't forget, I do have the other piece of the orrery, which maybe come in handy. It mostly lets me fly and move things around.
That's on you, buddy.
That is good. If you see anything, okay. So here's the thing: if we go into this situation and it is hopeless, like they're monologuing and we just are not tall enough to ride the ride. I'm a big enough fan of reality and the cosmos that I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am. I'm kind of okay with going all out and just doing everything I can to wreck everything without my own long-term survivability being preserved.
Yes, because you're a hero.
Fair enough.
Okay, I guess if that's what you want to call it.
I know what I am willing to do, which is lay down my life in order to make sure they are stopped. Because we are, even though we are in a business, we're all in the business of doing good.
I just got my soul back. I'd really like to enjoy it, actually. So let's do the best we can to not die.
No, dying is not on the list of things we want to do.
Yeah,
Right.
no. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I will do everything that I can to make sure that as many of us get out of this alive as possible. But if it comes to pass that that's not going to happen, one thing I don't want any of you assholes doing is running in and trying to be a hero and saving me if I'm making the decision to do something stupid and what you would call heroic, okay?
Oh, okay.
Like, just, I don't know what it would be. I don't know. But in the off chance that I do something stupid, I will let you know if I want to be saved, okay? I'll run and scream and probably cry. I'll ugly cry and say, like,
save me.
Help me.
Wait, can we put him in a situation where he'll ugly cry? That I have to say, that would be priceless.
Well, maybe that'll be
Get out
our
of
next
your
team
head.
building exercise, okay? But we have to get through this first.
But Rynford, I trust you because I have seen you do some what I would consider very stupid things, but you always had a plan. You jumped out of that plan. You jumped out of the office, and I didn't know you had Featherfall. I thought you were done.
I had a good idea. To be honest.
I don't know what it says about you and what you think of me that you thought that I would jump out of a
I thought you were being insanely heroic.
He thought you were him.
I don't know.
But
Projection.
anyway, just if the cosmos is on the line, I am not that egotistical that I would run away to live another day because there wouldn't be another day to live in, because the concept of time wouldn't exist.
True. I do like an ordered universe. So shall we?
Yep, I believe we have everything. Nobody left anything on the Zeppelin.
No. Oh well, it's not like I could get it anyway. So.
Okay.
So is anyone casting any spells or doing anything before you hit the teleport button?
Good call.
I gotta have more info. However, I will also remind people of other things I have, which is a potion of flying, a potion of gaseous form, and a potion of invulnerability.
I have a potion of invulnerability too, which I'm going to be taking the moment we know we're about to get into some.
And the immovable rod. I'm gonna find a way to use that.
Do it.
Do it.
But also
Okay.
before
I don't think
we head off, I
spells.
want to say I feel very honored to have known all of you. I appreciate you all deeply, and I thank you for helping me grow into the person I am.
Literally, like
You are literally
Multiple
taller.
feet.
You're quite tall. So
I still don't understand how that happened, and you didn't just like you weren't just in agony. Like I've seen how humans grow when they're like children to not children, and it's crazy. Like one summer they grow a foot and they just want to die. You did it in a day.
We're very elastic. I mean, I'm one of the few that has ever reached this tallness.
So, is it like exposure to the sun helps you expand?
I
Like,
don't know.
Are you saying he's a plant?
Are you part plant?
I don't think so.
No.
My blood's black.
dang, he's a plant. I'm just saying, like,
Be more like green, wouldn't it?
sometimes there's material that you leave in the sun and it gets stretchy because it absorbs the heat.
Whoa.
Possible.
Taffy?
Yeah.
We're talking about. So we went from him being a plant to him being a candy.
Okay, fine. He's
Oh, and
plant
my part
taffy.
gelatinous cube?
Sugar comes
Is that
from,
why I'm eating so much?
from cane, from a plant.
From Cain, the first vampire. No,
Oh boy.
What's happening? You're all insane. All right, we
Should probably get going.
we have to.
Yes,
do
we
this.
should before.
This is all just gallows humor. Throw the switch.
Okay. All right.
There's a good chance that we all just get turned inside out by this teleport. So
Yep.
whatever.
Yep. I have faith.
Trust.
I have faith. So
All
you
right.
said we get to add a D6? Is that
Yeah,
right?
add a d6 to the roll. You can both add that.
Do it. A one.
Plus one for me.
All right.
I had a
plus
6.
Okay, so a
7.
total of 7. Excellent.
It was the best of
Alrighty.
times. It was the worst of times.
Okay, so you hit the button, you engage the teleport function. The wheels of the timepiece start spinning and contracting. Energy starts flowing through them. A bubble of energy extends around you, and you enter into no space. Time just sort of freezes for a moment. And in the barest spark of your consciousnesses, you see two things at once. You see a fairly normal-looking, on-the-long-road town, just sort of beginning to sort of materialize before you. But then one of the gears of the timepiece of travel skips, and suddenly you are somewhere completely different. You are on the deck of a ship that is falling through the strangest space that any of you have ever been in. Chaotic energy swirls around. You see off in the distance some sort of planetoid getting devoured by energy tentacles. If you go on roll 20.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know where that art's from.
Eh.
Screw you, Scott.
So, yeah, and this ship is... You can tell that it's falling just by, like, the disturbances in your inner ears. But you are... The deck is stable. Like, it's in a stable position, and you guys can walk around on it as normal gravity, but you feel and see, like, the stars around you falling as though the ship is just plummeting through empty space.
Maybe this time? 'Cause I don't know what
And I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Yeah. Why do I smell a skills challenge?
Let me know when you want numbers.
Oh.
Rynford, what'd you get?
10.
10, okay. Come on now. Who's next?
I have a 6.
A 6?
I got a 16.
I have an 8.
Oh boy. 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Less than average.
Okie dokie. So yeah, you guys are on the ship. It's falling through space, and then you all hear from behind you this terrible, guttering, undulating sound coming up from the privy hole. As
I had a copper for
this
every
creature
time.
comes upon you, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Awesome.
I forgot. Are we getting her aura?
Anyone within 10 feet of her.
I mean, we were pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
So
We're all within 10 feet of her.
Good. So we should be getting a bonus to based on her charisma.
The wisdom, yeah.
what's that number, Ray?
It is a 13.
No.
Your charisma?
Oh wait.
No,
No,
this-
my charisma's
The modifier.
modifier's a +2.
Okay.
Okay. So we
Thank
all
you.
get a +2 to the roll.
Heck yeah. I use
All
that.
right.
Take
And I have
that
advantage.
To the bank.
Wow. Okay, I'll take the 19 and the 20.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you got a 19 or
I
20?
got 26.
26. Fantastic. What about Rynford? What'd you get?
16.
Okay. Ilbreyan
13.
and Inisalia.
15.
15. Yeah, you all feel this like terrible noise boring into your head and into your ears and your mind, but you're able to shake it off and prevent yourself from coming under the sway of it.
By the power of Taylor Swift.
And that's its action. Lowin, what are you doing?
Where'd the token go?
The token is behind you. I accidentally
Oh, it's
revealed
not
some
that
shit.
big.
I revealed some shit that I shouldn't have.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
What shit?
Oh, no.
I don't. You'll have to see, won't you?
Okay. So it's Lowin,
Mhm.
my turn? Okay.
First of all, I need you to make a perception check for me, please.
Whoa, this is going to be awesome. 14?
14.
Glad
The
we
first, so you see this terrible, it's a gibbering mouther, just sort of
Yeah.
crawling its way out of the privy hole. But you also see, sort of in the center where you guys are, right there, you see a tiny hole in reality that you just sort of look into it for a moment, and you see that it is the teleport hole for where we're going. But it's just like you see it expand by maybe like a quarter of an inch.
Like it's actively going big.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. But you also have a gibbering mouther right beside you.
Right, got it.
So what are you doing?
I'm assuming this boat is bigger than 500 pounds, right?
Sure.
Because I could levitate it technically.
Like I said, it's falling, but you guys have no problem staying on the deck or moving normally on it.
Okay, I will. Let's just give this a go. He will say, he will point to the teleportation circle or the hole in reality and go, it's getting bigger. We got to hold it off, and then he's gonna go over and smack the gibbering mouther.
Okay.
Boop. Take my attack. I'm gonna cast the thing. Boop. Does an 18 hit it?
It does.
We'll take.
Whack. Whack.
I'm gonna put some stank on it real quick. He's gonna take 12 magic damage
Okay.
from my sword, and he's gonna take 2 force damage.
Gotcha.
Second
Okay, so you give it a good thwacking.
Yep.
Okay, is that you?
Yes.
Okay. From below decks, another creature emerges. This creature is a ball of light, of ethereal light, from which 4 tentacles are emerging and grasping. And it is As it sort of comes out, it belches out light that covers the entire boat. I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
Did we get that bonus from Inisalia too?
You do.
Ooh.
So
Yep.
+2.
That's the one save I'm super good at.
And actually, I get.
Woo!
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take a 17.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
16.
Okay.
Oh no.
3. I rolled
3.
1.
Okay, yeah. This light just sort of like steers and gets into your head. Like it bypasses your optic nerve and goes right into your brain meat. You are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Balls.
Oh, hey, what's...
Oh no.
It's a real deadlight situation here.
Totally.
I see all the stars.
Everyone else is okay?
Yes, everyone else
Yeah.
is okay. Emerging from tiny cracks in reality, to the left and right of you, two little hooved brains skitter out. Damn it! Hold on. Why are you being such a turd? Okie dokie, yeah. Two little hooved brains just sort of skitter out onto the deck.
Oh, good.
Ilbreyan, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Not the worst, not the best.
Really need to make this.
Yeah, still
prob-
getting
yeah, you're probably
Inisalia's
right.
bonus.
Really do need to make this. 15.
Okay, you make it. You feel a psychic assault slam against your mind, but you're able to hold against it. Lowin, I need you to make that save as well.
Awesome. It's an intelligence save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, I do not get a bonus advantage to that. Let's do this, baby. I'll take it. 17?
That does it. So they just sort of like hunker down and like their brain meats jiggle and a wave of psychic energy comes at you all, but you guys are able to hold it off. Rynford, it is your initiative. But you come out of it at the end of your turn, so that's you. Ilby, it's your go.
All right. It'll be. I mean, obviously, we've just been assaulted. We're like, oh, so much. He's gonna look at that hole in reality. Could I try to figure out a way to open it up faster?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
I will try that. Okay. That is a 16.
A 16. You think you probably could, but you know that you can tell that the main thing that is sort of fucking with space and time is that ball of light with tentacles. You won't be able to do anything while that thing's still around.
So as in, am I getting the feeling that it is sort of locking down that time space?
Yes.
Piece?
Mhm.
Okay, then yeah, he's gonna actually go. Okay, everything's bad, how everyone, but that thing, pointing to the ball of light, needs to go before this thing opens. So focus fire. And yeah, it'll be. Let's look at the situation. First of all, is that thing in view and sight?
Yeah, you guys can look over the edge of the thing. It's like sort of down one level, but it's a huge creature, so you have no problem targeting it.
Cool. Yeah, I think that Ilby is going to 1 second. Spells. He is going to, let's see. These things are where they are, right? So
They are where they are, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're not. Yeah, okay, cool. Then no, not that. Actually, let me look at one of my spells real quick, just to be sure what the actual size of it is. Yeah, it's 5 feet. Okay, so I will probably look to the creature, and then I'm going to get out my magic missile wand and point directly at it, and I will do a level 3. A third level magic missile, I believe.
Okie dokie.
So I will roll that. So 3d4 plus 1d4. Okay. Or 5. Yeah. Okay. 10 points of force damage.
Okay. You slam a barrage of magic energy into it, and it. Okay, Inisalia.
Okay. Let's see. Should I just go ahead? I'm debating if I should like try and do the bless thing, or if I should just fucking charge it like Sophicia from Soul Calibur.
Probably charge it.
Just charge. I'm really good at charging.
That's a good idea.
Charge and smite the crap out of it because that thing needs to go.
Inisalia, smash.
Smash. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right up ons. I see her like dramatically charging.
Yeah. Like I said, this thing is like these are stairs here, so it is raised. So I think you have the movement to do it, but basically it would just be difficult terrain.
To leap
to,
up
to leap over and do a swashbuckle, but I think you're fine with that. I'm just making a note.
I would like to do that because it looks really cool in my head. And
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
How I see it. It's just like her with the shield and the sword and bringing it down.
Okay, so what are you doing when you get to it?
I want to go ahead and let's see. I want to try and do the shove.
Okay.
Slam up against it.
So you're trying to make it go prone?
I'm going to try and make it go prone, which I'm doubtful, but let's start with that.
All right, that is a opposed athletics check.
It's got a lot of tentacles.
Oh, it probably made it. I rolled a 1, so I had a 7.
Yeah, no, it is just, it's too wily. It's got tentacles everywhere.
It just catches itself and like flips me off with one of them.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, and I'll go ahead and I'm just gonna lean in with the sword, and we're gonna activate some smite.
Do it.
Some smiting action here.
Well,
All
you can
right.
activate it know if you hit or not.
Yeah, I know. I gotta hit the first. Does a 14?
It does. In fact, that is the magic number.
Oh,
Hey.
It's big. It just has a lot of HP, probably.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Very meaty.
So that is 9 regular and then 2d8. The mathening.
D&D. It shows how well you did in school for math.
All right, that's 18.
Basic arithmetic, really.
It's not undead or fiend, so
It is
I don't
not.
get any extra for that. Okay. Yeah, so that takes 9 piercing and then 8 radiant damage.
Nice.
So it's a total of
16. Okay.
17.
17. Okay, awesome. So that is...
Slicey. You have your second attack, though.
I do have my second attack. Thank you.
You got 2.
Yeah, so pull it in, and she's just gonna for the second one, just try and swipe up to try and retrieve her weapon and cause additional damage.
Do it.
And one more smite. Smite. Please. Oh, 25 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
And... 11 piercing and 7 radiant for an additional 18.
Okay, you are slopping off tentacles left and right. And you have got it very badly beaten. But it is still up and squirming. Okay, so the Gibbering Mouther is going to lay into Lowin. Let's see here. It's going to do a bite at you.
Okay.
Lovely far realm kisses.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
No, that's not going to hit you. But then it is going to, out of one of its like multi-tiered mouth, it is going to extrude a blinding a glob of glowing goo. I need you to do a DC 13. I'm sorry, just a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw. Blah, shouldn't have told you the DC.
Awesome. And Inisalia is definitely beyond.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just Lowin.
I got a 15, so I succeed.
15, you succeed. Fantastic. So yeah, you are able to dodge out of the way of the loogie.
You did good.
And that's that. And that's your go.
Okay. Ooh, this is gonna get interesting. I'm going to disengage. Well, not disengage. I'm going to move away. It will get a free attack of opportunity on me.
Okay.
Did Rynford go?
He got stunned.
You would first.
He got stunned.
Stunned, yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
18.
Okay, it hits you.
Okay.
So you are going to take 17 piercing damage as it takes a bite as you go away.
To lower a little bit of that by doing my psychic.
And then you need to make a strength save.
That sucks. That was not what I wanted.
Oh,
right,
no.
So
Oh,
how
yeah.
much? You said 17?
Yeah, it's 17 piercing damage.
I take 15. I lower it by a little bit. And then I will strength saving.
Mm-hmm.
Not the worst thing you're at. You're dead.
14.
You make it.
So nothing stops me?
Nothing stops you, yeah.
Okay. Now I will attempt a cast because I'm farther away from it. I'm out of cast Guiding Bolt at level 2 at the creature.
Which one? There are 4 creatures here.
The glowy tentacle.
The glowy tentacle? Okay, do it.
Okay. All right. I'm actually going to spend my inspiration so I have advantage. This is 17 hit.
It does.
Okay, it will take in the spell level 2. $13 radiant damage.
It go poof.
It go poof.
Yeah, you basically, it just sort of disincorporates. Like there's a couple of tentacle chunks that sort of flop on the ground, but that ball of energy just sort of flashes and goes out. When it does, the ship still sort of is continuing to fall through space, but it's as though all of the weird glowing energy and tendrils and chaos all around you just sort of boils away, and you are falling through a star field.
If I wasn't so terrified, this would be beautiful.
Focus.
But you still have dudes.
Moving brains. Moving
Yes,
brains.
in fact. Inisalia, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ugh.
Okay. $14?
You make it.
Woo!
So yeah, you feel like this terrible like clang on your psychic defenses. And Ilbreyan, I need you to make that a saving throw as well.
All right. Actually, based on my placement, I think I'm still within her aura.
Hold on, let's see.
10 feet.
Oh no.
Yeah,
is that- Oh, is that bigger than?
Yeah, it's not. It's not super to scale.
yeah.
Well, fuck. Never mind then.
Yep.
Okay. Well then, just doing this the old-fashioned way. Oh boy. Okay, that also is a 14.
Okay, you make it.
Yay!
The little brains are just like they seem
It's not a very
upset.
high DC. It just sucks.
Stop trying to get in my head. You have your own brain. Stop.
No, it's your body they
Giggle,
want.
like very annoyedly.
Anyway, Rynford, you come out of it and you have a turn.
Fuck it. I don't want to waste a lightning bolt, even though they are in a line. I would be hitting LB2.
You said you'd stop doing that.
Yeah. I will just firebolt at the nearest intellective hour.
Do it.
Does a 21 hit?
It does.
For
Stuff.
come on, dice. Not bad at all. 13 damage.
Okay, yeah, you hit it pretty good. Yeah, you hit pretty good. It's still up, but you've burned it quite badly. Anything else?
Nah.
All right, Ilbreyan.
Well, Ilby, I guess he's probably like, locking eyes with that one, because I think that's the one that probably attacked him, is the one that Rynford just smacked. So he's going to look at that one, and I think, yes, you just hit it. Excellent. I'm going to be able to use this cantrip for the first time. As Ilby, he actually begins to whisper words in devil tongue, and as he does, you can hear a sound of a bell tolling. So they need to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
They will do that. They will attempt to, at least.
For whom the bell tolls?
Yeah, toll the dead, buddy.
They do not make it.
Yeah!
It
2d12.
says 2d12.
2d12! That's a good cantrip.
15
necrotic, my friend.
It pops like a balloon.
That
Necrotized flesh everywhere.
Yep.
That's right. I'm too much for you, stupid brain.
Inisalia.
Okay.
Oh, and I get HP. Yeah, baby.
How much was the drop? How much of a drop was that from the first to the second level?
It's about 5 feet.
6. Yeah. No. I would like to ideally just like pull myself back over.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Excellent. Come on, baby. Oh, you suck.
Oh no.
An 8. I don't think that cuts it.
Yeah, I mean, you can still do it, but it would be difficult terrain.
It doesn't look as awesome.
It doesn't look as
kinda
awesome.
Like, I'm just trying to climb like a chain fence as an adult.
It's the kitten that says,
It's not graceful at all. Like you get up, like you fall on your armor weird. You have to get a leg over the railing.
She flops onto the other side. It's
not graceful at all.
I like
as
to
long
think-
as I can flop right about there.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'd like to think there's a moment where like we turn back, like even the electrons turn back, and we're just like, "Do you need help?" And no, I got it.
Move this. All right. I've just dunks. I basically just like get in front of this stupid thing and lunge at it.
Do it.
So I do that.
Independent tiefling of the 90s, fine.
I'm a strong, independent tiefling, and I don't need no demon daddy. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That is 10 piercing.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my second attack.
Swap a swap.
Oh. That's an 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
But yeah, you dig into its little shitty brain. It is the Mouther. The Mouther is going to come up here and is going to go ham on Ilbreyan.
Oh no.
It senses your anxiety.
No.
Oh.
Not
It's
my
doing
anxiety.
great. Why did you want to come up?
But now you're an aura
It
range.
does not recharge its blinding spittle,
Thank God.
but it is going to bite at you.
Gross.
What is your AC?
Not good. It is, I think, a 13.
It's enough, but it's going to do it again.
All right.
And it sucks shit.
Oh.
It just sucked
Oh,
shit
good.
both times. Lowin, it's your go.
All right, this guy's gonna eat it. I'm done with him. All right, I'm gonna make an attack. See how the first one goes. Boop. Dirty 20.
I mean, yes, yeah. I'm assuming you're doing the Mouther. Yeah, it will.
Yes. Takes 11 magic damage.
Okay,
Still up.
it is most certainly still up.
Okay, and then I will attack again. 25, so that definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to take that, and I'm going to put a little more psychic energy on it. Ooh, good. That was a good roll. He'll take 11 magic slashing damage, and he'll take 7 force damage.
Okay,
Quality.
so you wallop it good. It is still up though. It looks blooded though.
Yeah. Every time he hits with his psychic, when he adds the psychic damage, there's always like a spark of this like weirdly like bluish green like aurora light that comes off of his blade and the wound.
That's a neat new trick. You'll say.
Fancy.
Okay. So yeah, it is going to take a claw. At the intellect devour is going to take a claw at Inisalia. Does not do it. But it is also going to focus on Lowin. And I need you to make that intelligence saving throw.
And no, I'm not within 10 feet of Inisalia. Right. I believe in myself. No, I just failed. I got an 8.
An 8. Okay. I need you to take 11 psychic damage.
All right, I take it.
All right. And I need to make a roll.
Yes. You need to get higher than a 12.
I get higher than a 12.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Equals or exceeds intelligence score. That score, yeah, your intelligence is reduced to 0.
Yep.
And you are stunned.
Yep. It hasn't devoured me yet.
It has not gotten up in you yet. Rynford, it's your go.
Do I notice that happening?
Yeah, I would say you see Lowin just sort of go slack-jawed and fall.
And there is only... No, there is still the gibbering mouther and...
Yeah, the Mouther is just like, oh boy.
Yeah, I'm going to chromatic orb the intellect devourer.
Okay.
Enough is enough.
Level 1, chromatic orb. Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Jesus. We're going to do acid damage. 13.
Let me take a look here.
Acid.
Yeah, you melt it. It goes a dead.
Excellent.
Ilbreyan, as you go.
Oh, poking Lowin, you, oh no, you need to go away. No mouths, no. And, yeah, I think I'll do another Toll the Dead on the gibbering mouther. So DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. Please.
Okay. Yeah, it fails.
Nice. Oh, not as impressive. Well, no, actually, that's a 7. Okay, so 12 necrotic damage.
Okay, you rot it a bit, but it is still up. Inisalia.
Just like turns on hoof, kind of paws it a minute, like a bull, like very angry, lowers her head and charges just straight in with the sword. Stupid thing hurt my friends.
You can get the charger feet.
Probably should. That first one does not hit. That was a 5.
Nope.
Let's try again. Swipe 2. 17.
That does hit.
That does hit. And I'm really fucking pissed off at this thing, so... Where is that damn thing? 6. Activate our racial smite. Alright, so that is 6 piercing, 8 radiant. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more damage.
You cleave it in twain.
Woo!
That terrible gibbering stops, and like the weird distorted ground around it fades away. And you guys are out of initiative.
Am I still completely like catatonic?
It doesn't say when it goes away. I'm seeing if there's any special rules about that sort of damage. Yeah, it doesn't give any rules that says that it goes away, so I think you're fucked. I think you're down.
How do
Okay.
I fix this?
Yeah, the target is stunned until it regains at least 1 point of intelligence.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We have to figure something out.
Did we put his face in a book?
Yeah, and I had to do ability score damage.
Oh my goodness, what?
It's hit points. Damn it. No.
I think someone of great clerical magic could do that. I don't think Lowin could, though.
Home office?
Maybe, but they're not going to be there in time.
Shit.
Well, we still have our chip. It would be
Time?
It would be unfortunate, but we need him.
So, out of play.
Mm.
If you lose hit points from a wight, a specter, or a wraith's life drain, or a vampire's bite, that endures until a long rest is done.
I'll say that the same applies.
A clay golem's slam reduces maximum hit points until removed by greater restoration or other magic.
Greater restro would solve it, but you'd have to get a greater restoration.
But like ability damage is so rare that every time it is mentioned, its rules for coming back are specifically called out, except for where intellect devourers are concerned.
I will say that greater resto will do it. I will also say a long rest will do it as well. Now that you guys you're still falling through like empty space, and that little circle in reality is still there, and it's barely increased. If anyone wants to do an Arcana check for me, please.
Yeah, you do it.
Yes.
I'll have to look. And see.
I can assist somebody.
Go ahead and assist him. I'm gonna look
Okay.
at something else.
Are you trained in Arcana?
I believe so, because we did that so I could get the Arcana bonus, because I wasn't
Yeah.
able to use the
Yeah.
phone.
Yep,
I was
you
able
should
to
be.
switch. Yeah.
Be glad that I did, because my first roll was a 9. My second roll was a 24.
Nice.
Sweet.
So you are able to examine this little, like, slowly widening portal. The first thing you do is you do a calculation that if you don't do anything to it, it's going to take about 10 hours to expand to a point where you could go through it. But you also are able to, like, by looking like deep into it and like applying some mystical senses to it, you can tell that time is moving much slower on the other end of the portal. So you are not only in a weird other space, but you're also between moments.
Okay. So if we were to wait 10 hours on our side, it would have been not 10 hours passing on the other.
That's correct.
Okay. Then I'll relay this to the rest of the group and recommend, yeah, we just need to wait here and let not so little green recover.
Okay.
I'm gonna look off the side of the boat and be like, can we?
Yeah. Can we do anything about that though? Is that?
I look over the edge. Are we falling towards anything?
You do not see any spheres or bodies of any sort. You are just in an infinite star field.
Nah, I think we're good.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not trying to think about this place too much because it's taking all that I can, all that I have to not just go stark raving mad. But yeah, we're not falling towards anything, so I think we're fine.
Does the boat, like, does it have a control system? Hey, I'm actually trained in boats.
You are actually trained in boats.
Do I see anything?
Yeah, you
Right
see.
now,
Yeah.
right now we're fine, and we're not falling towards anything. If you touch something and we start falling towards something, Lowin doesn't get a chance to recover, and we're fucked.
Give me an Arcana check, Ilby.
Okay, sure.
You can apply your boat proficiency.
Okay,
Can
fair enough.
I help Ilby as well?
Sure.
Yay.
Really, the boat proficiency, it wouldn't really stack or anything, so unless it's going to give me something else.
No, it gets you a bonus.
Well, it would be you use that skill instead of Arcana.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Okay.
That's usually how it would work. So, all right, well, I'll roll that. Natural 20.
So you look around, and for the most part, you're on a boat. Like it's just a boat falling through infinite space, but your attention is drawn to the helm. And you can tell that the helm is actually an incredibly sophisticated magical device. That it's sort of, you can tell that like it's expanding a bubble of normal space around you. It's actually like giving off air that you are breathing, as well as maintaining like the normal level of gravity. And you believe that it has navigational capabilities, although you're unfamiliar with this level of magic. It's really magical technology.
All right. Kind of looking at it a little bit and seeing does it make sense that I could at least improvise piloting it if I had to?
Yeah, if you had to, you could probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's function as a navigational thing. Like you sort of you don't really touch it or anything, but you're able to
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it has the normal boat wheel back and forth, but it also has like a pitch and a yaw.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see like the little risers and levelers at the bottom of it, and you like see where it can move, and like it even like can twist. Like it probably can give 360 degree of maneuverability.
Rynford, I don't suppose you know how big this tear is going to get, or if we could try to make it bigger.
It is a 10-foot by 10-foot. It's a 10-foot sphere, which is the normal teleport 10-foot sphere.
Gotcha. Okay.
You think you could probably detach it if guys are gonna take some time to rest. Mm-hmm. You might be able to detach this device, but then it would probably stop doing what it's doing, i.e., maintaining gravity and air.
Can we at least figure out if the hole in space is attached to the boat itself, or if it's like in a specific point in space, and if we move at all, it goes with that point? Can
It
we tell that
seems
at
to
least?
be. It seems to be oriented to you.
Okay.
It's oriented to the timepiece that Inisalia has.
All right. Hear me out. We have a terrible tragedy here. It's going to heal, apparently. That's great, right? But we could take this helm with us if we're careful. This could be very valuable. Extremely valuable.
It's pretty interesting. She's just like,
Lowin.
patting his head.
Lowe's like, oh, very interesting. I mean, this is a terrible time we've had, but this could be this silver lining, really. Rynford, obviously your feedback would be great here.
Yeah, and thanks to the bindies that you guys have, like, all that information got distributed to all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Except
somewhere in the void, I get all that information.
Yeah.
Like, I think he got it.
I really don't think that now is the best time to be fiddling with it.
Okay,
I
maybe
mean,
not
don't
now.
get me wrong. This is a great find. And if we weren't trying to save the cosmos, and if our ability to do so did not hinge on that little unstable speck of magic continuing to exist in relation to where we are, I don't want to mess with it. I would much rather tackle one problem at a time. Because guess what? We've been here before. We can get back here again. I guarantee you.
We don't even know where here is. I mean, except this is the astral plane, probably. I think. I assume.
If
We don't
anyone
have
wants to
silver
roll
cord,
Arcana,
do we?
if anyone wants to roll an incredibly difficult Arcana check, I'll let you know where you are.
will help whoever wants to make that roll.
I'll
Because
do
you're
that.
probably better than I am.
Actually, go ahead. But I have an idea. All right. I know one thing about traveling between planes and traveling all that. If something's there that you're significantly attached to, it's easier to go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Are we
22
going to
and
name the
23.
boat?
Hold on, what'd you make?
23.
23. You're not sure. This is a very strange place. You're pretty sure you were in the Far Realm when you first got here. You're not sure about this.
I am absolutely sure that we are not in the astral plane.
Is
Yeah.
it just space, the final frontier?
Lowin, give me a d20 roll.
Yeah, just a random D20 roll.
Just a d20
Okay.
roll.
He just wakes up to yell at us.
15.
Nerds!
15, you gain a point of intelligence.
Oh, now we got
Oh
to
no!
roll.
What's one point intelligence low and like?
well, I
He-
think you can't speak.
Yeah, no, he's like, you see him twitch a little bit, and his eyes slightly like move,
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, you all right?
Red to the green?
and he like you're petting him, and he pets your hand, and then your hand moves, and he continues petting himself.
Oh, okay. So this is a gradual thing? She kind of looks to everybody else like... Or is this not just how he is now? Oh, God!
I don't know. I mean, I think he'll heal eventually.
And he just like looks off into the stars, like as they're passing by.
He gets out a handkerchief to make sure the drool that's dripping out of your mouth is not going to. Okay, buddy. Oh, there we go. Oh boy.
Right, it's all right.
Let's get some rest. You guys are right. You guys are right. Fine. We'll play it safe.
But maybe if we name this boat, it'll be easy, like, kind of establish a connection to it, therefore making it easier to get back, right? Is that how that works?
Resonance, I think, is a little different than that, but we could try.
Damn. Okay.
I mean,
pull out my dagger and I will carve property of reliquary over the I think I'm getting this right, over the foxhole. If you were to write it out, it would look like forecastle, like literally the thing that's, I think, behind us on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My sailing terminology is crap. But literally, like, I'm assuming, like, some sort of wall or door behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to, like, carve in property of Reliquary.
So
All right, what do we want to call it?
Oh.
Oh, wait, no. I know it. I'm going to carve it in. The name of the ship will be Lowin's Brain.
Oh, man, that's delightful. I will say that if you guys rest here, then you will be at the very least at scene casually on the teleportation level. Whether or not the teleport spell will take you to wherever this boat is another question. Okay, so you guys finish your long rest. Lowin, you slowly, bit by bit, gain yourself back. The fuzz clears. And you're yourself.
There's a point where you have to like keep them from falling off the side of the boat.
No, come on.
I reckon we probably just tie a safety line, like from the mast to you.
We've got rope.
We have the learning to read scene with him, starting with the kids show. Eventually he could read an actual novel. We're like, you did it! You did it!
We just keep him on the leash the whole time.
You don't have that much time. He already knows what water is. Why are you doing? What are you?
No, he has to understand the literary context.
But anyway, you come back to yourself.
All right. Never have your brain almost come out of your ears like that again. That was extremely unpleasant.
They take the name very literally, apparently.
They're one of the most accurately named monsters ever.
I'm ready to not be here.
Yeah, the portal is moments from being big enough for you guys to step through and complete the teleportation effect.
Right, hold hands.
All right.
Okay.
Before he holds hands, you see that Ilby actually looks down for a moment, and he takes the red carnelian, and he puts it on the deck.
Okay.
And he goes, I can always make a new one. It was actually for my father. Fuck him anyway.
Noted. All right. Well. So yeah, you can the teleport spell finishes, and you guys are taken maybe about a half a mile up the long road from the town of Red Larch. You're actually within a few feet of a sign that says "Welcome to Red Larch, the town that defeated the dragon."
She stops herself from cheering.
It is.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's well into the evening when you guys show up. Still the same day, but so you guys are in Red Larch, just outside of Red Larch.
Is anything on fire, cratered?
In the twilight, you guys can see somewhere sort of near the center of town, you are seeing like a purple glow. But nothing else seems to be, from this distance, nothing seems to be terribly off.
All right. Well,
Sneaky.
that was a distraction.
Yeah,
That's
we need
okay.
to sneak our way in.
Okay.
Right. Let's.
As I start walking, as me and Inisalia walk in heavy on his plate.
Clank, clank, clank.
Like, maybe you two should go ahead.
Okay, we'll scout ahead. Y'all just lay low here.
All right. We'll
She
stay,
tries
we'll
to like
stay a good
hold
bit.
parts of it to make it quieter.
Scott. When we did fight people that were sort of presenting themselves as part of the six, or the eight, right? The eight.
The 6.
The 6. The numbers, whatever, the 5, the 7, the 8, a 6. Did they have like particular robes that they wore? I'm trying to remember that.
No, but they do all have a sigil that is an inverted form of the Acquisitions Incorporated sigil. That seems to be their brand marking.
Is it like a pin they wear?
It's like a pin or a patch, or it's in various places on
Gotcha.
their thing. It's kind of like the Acquisitions Incorporated symbol. As long as it's on there somewhere, you're representing the brand.
Fair enough. We could, if we're very careful, we could probably mask ourselves as them if we need to. Just something to consider.
So you guys are some of you trying to stealth up to the town a little?
Yes.
I'll let them go, but I'll
Yeah.
keep a link with Rynford.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of try to, but she's gonna be like, do a move. Wait a second, do a move. Just very slow.
Let's just go. Everyone, give me a stealth check.
It's gonna
Yay.
suck.
Awesome. 11.
Okay. I have a number. It is a number. All right.
9.
9.
9.
You're kidding me.
Nah.
Well, I rolled a 9, but I have a +2, so it's an 11.
Oh.
Okay.
Go off.
So here's what I'm gonna say.
The chances of that happening are astronomical.
You guys make your way up the road. You're trying to be stealthy. Eventually, you're able to get a better look at the town. Something is seriously wrong in Red Larch. The Drawn-in Courtier Inn can be seen at the crossroads near the center of town easily enough, but the beams of purple energy emanating from the establishment are decidedly unusual, as is the presence of frightened townsfolk corralled in a pen nearby. Then, of course, there's a small force of bugbears guarding the pen and the knolls surrounding the inn. This doesn't look right at all. As you guys are taking this in, I need you to roll initiative.
Awesome.
Yep.
It's that time again.
It's almost like this is becoming the climax of the campaign. So
Of the adventure.
adventure. I got myself a 20.
Ooh, 16.
Natural 20, but it don't matter.
24.
Well, someone's going first.
Very nice. Ilby's got an 11.
It looks like you said you had a 16?
Yep.
And,
Right. Definitely beat the average that time.
Yep.
We're all on edge because we just went through the other place.
How many stars?
The upside down.
Yeah. Actually, more like the inside out.
So coming out of the bushes, thankfully none of you are surprised by this, but coming out of the bushes are two spiny bipedal things with a terrible, like, grinning jaw that's sort of distended and a single green eye just come out and start attacking you.
Do we have a map or is this...
We don't have a map for this, no.
Okay.
Okay.
But you guys are not surprised by this. Rynford, here you go.
I am casting haste on Inisalia.
Okay.
So, Ray, I sent you the link to the spell itself. It gives you everything that you have.
Okay.
Enjoy. Have fun with that.
It's very good. It's very good.
Yep.
You wanna lean on that.
Yep.
Just
Slicey
do that.
slice, man.
That is an action, so I don't have anything else to do. I'll just be like,
Let's do bonus.
just kind of like tap you on the back. It's like, good luck, have fun.
Okay.
The big clock appears and
FF7 style.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It is now innocent. Is Lowin's go?
Lowin, you said there's these two.
Yeah. There's these two little. They're medium creatures, but they're just kind of like spiny and have like toad-like skin and like these four clawed.
I'm going to go attack one of them and. I'll go attack. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
I had a feeling. Okay, that's me then. We'll go ahead and do it. He's gonna hit. He's gonna miss, and then he's gonna call out to his sword goes up to the sky and hits like the last rays of the setting sun.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a cascade of light. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon behind that creature,
Okay.
so it's going to attack.
Nice.
Bam. Kabong.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Okay. It will take. It'll take 8 force damage.
Okay, it thwacks into it.
All right, that's me.
Okay. Let's see who. Inisalia, it's your go.
All right. Is the closest one the one that just took damage?
They're both pretty much up on you, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, I'll go to the one that Lowin already
Okay.
put a few hits in. I'll just turn and stab into them with the rapier. Do.
So if you're using your bonus action, you got a total of 3 attacks.
Yeah. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is 7 piercing.
Okay.
Then
Magical piercing at that.
attack 2. 21.
That
so
hits.
that's 9.
Okay.
And then I don't think that one does it. That's a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Sorry.
All right. Ilbreyan, your go.
All right. Yeah,
Overexcited.
Ilby's gonna look at the one that they just damaged, and I think we're gonna use Bottle of the Dead again.
Okay.
So actually, no, actually no. They're kind of on us, and they're sort of like just running up, and are they kind of close together?
I mean, yeah, they look like they were like moving together as a pack, so they are close together.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is I will kind of step forward a little bit, and then he is going to let out a word that is it is it is infernal, but is like a perversion of celestial.
Okay.
And then light comes out as it begins to scour with the fake word. So this is going to be I'm using a Word of Radiance.
Okay.
This is a DC 15. No, 15. No, it's a 16. DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That hit all of us too.
No, it hits creatures I choose.
Oh, cool, excellent.
Nice.
Within 5 feet of me.
Okay. One of them makes it, another doesn't.
Cool.
Actually, wait, hold on. What was the DC on that?
16.
And it was a Constitution check.
Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay, gotcha. Actually, no. That both of them do not make it.
Yeah. All right. Good. It's not a lot of damage, but I have both. That works. They are going to take 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then he looks to Lowin and says, "Sorry, it just does the job."
He squinted
Okay.
a little bit when he heard that. He's like, "That doesn't sound right. Why would my mother be what?"
Okay. Ilbreyan, I need you to make a con save. Ilbreyan? I need you to make a con
God.
save.
Oh, I don't know why. I thought I heard Lowin.
Nope.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
I think we're all grouped together.
Yeah, you get the +2 from her.
that's true. I'll take it. That's a 1. What's up?
Okay, so the one that's been getting beat on, its eye opens like unnatural, like the one big eye on its forehead, one opens unnaturally, and a terrible bale light shines on you, and you take 10 necrotic damage.
I'm going to. I'm gonna. I'm gonna lower that. Just give me a second.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, just gotta roll it.
I'll
You
take
take
that.
4 less damage as a
Hey!
field of energy, of scintillating purple, of green and blue energy, sort of forms up and buffers you.
Nice.
Rynford, I also want you to make a con save.
Do I get
You
am I
do.
close enough to Inisalia to get her bonus?
Mm-hmm.
14.
Okay, you make it. The other one opens up its eye and gazes upon you, but you were able to ward off the terrible magic.
Nice.
And then it is your go, Rynford.
Are either of them bloodied?
Yes, one of them is bloodied. The one
I
that's
will
been...
attack the bloodied one with a firebolt.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Then I miss.
All right. Lowin, your go.
All right, first attack, which is my normal for my weapon. A 17 hit.
It does.
Okay. He will take 10 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Then spiritual weapon. That 18 will hit, and he will take 9 force damage from my spiritual weapon.
All right. It goes down.
Cool. Excellent.
Sweet.
All right. And now is Inisalia's go.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead and turn to the other one. And
By the way, Scott, do you have a visual representation of the creatures?
Sure. Hold on one second.
I'm trying to imagine what they look like. I know
think
you
I know
described
it.
them,
I
but
think I know what they are. I've seen them before.
it's cool if you don't. But
I'm just gonna start stabbies.
do the stabs. Do your try stab.
Stab 1, 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 9. Stab 2, 21.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Quality.
It's 8 damage. And stab 3,
I just showed it to you on Roll20.
Fair enough. Thank you.
17.
Yep. Nothing.
Okay.
I was thinking nothing.
So that is
These things are creepy looking.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So a total of 24 damage across 3 attacks.
Okie dokie. You fuck it up mightily. It is still up, but it is very badly hurt.
Is that is 2 of them still up, or did we?
Which
kill
one of them is
We
still?
killed one.
Yeah, you killed one.
Okay, good. Wait a
So,
minute.
all right, LB, it's your go.
Okay. Yeah.
Fast.
It'll be yeah. First of all, I feel like after seeing Inisalia basically Zorro this motherfucker, just like, oh, that is a mate. You're getting the hang of that. Speaking of, for whom the bell told the dead on it. This is going to be a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
See, you're
okay.
a bard and you have told the bell. You have to start doing a riff from that song.
Wisdom save,
Wisdom save.
and it's a 16. It does not make it.
Yeah.
You explode it. It goes
Oh,
pong.
Okay. I'm gonna roll anyway.
And look, it had 4 HP left.
Then
Click clack dice.
I mean, there is technically a chance I
There,
could not
there
kill
is a
it,
chance, but
Anyway, yeah, cool.
So we're now out of initiative.
you are now out of initiative.
I mean, if there's anyone else you really want to kill, do it now, Inisalia, before the spell runs out. You will be
Burns like
exhausted.
Yeah, because I got my spiritual weapon for a minute, and I got about another 60 seconds.
Well, like I said, you guys can see into the town. There is, like I said, there's.
Technically, because you are hasted, you can now dash and take another move action. So, what is your total?
dash.
Movement.
Move. It's basically triple her movement because it's move,
Okay.
dash as an action, bonus action, dash.
So it's 90 feet.
So you can cover 90 feet in a round, and you have 8 more rounds, I think. How many rounds was that combat?
2?
2, I think, yeah.
So,
Yeah, you have 8.
You have 8 more rounds, so you can go. You could almost scout the town if you just like ran fast enough, and still be done.
Just aggro everything on me.
Sure, yeah, like.
Let's just Leroy Jenkins it.
I could cast fly myself and get 60 feet.
Up to you if you want to take advantage. Otherwise, I would recommend that we wait until your post haste
Come down.
So
come down is done.
I will remind you of what you guys can see right now. You see the Drawn Court you're in. It is the inn itself is emanating purple light. and is surrounded by gnolls. There are
I have an idea.
there are like 5 packs of gnolls. And then there is, across the street from the drawn courtier, a large pen has been set up with what appears to be the townsfolk, and it is guarded by a good chunk of bugbears.
Roughly how many?
Give me a perception check, or give me an investigation check.
Oh, actually, I was going to do this.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Fly from the star that I
Okay.
have. I'm going to go up. I have a really good perception, plus I have the Cartographer
You're
stuff.
going to be noticed, dude.
Flying out in the middle of the night.
It is late evening.
Yeah, dude. Sorry.
I mean, you can make a stealth check, and I'd give advantage for the flight.
That would knock out my disadvantage.
Now you're flying around, clank, 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 clank.
I could try to make a distraction.
You have fireball.
Yes, we can also. But if we set it on fire, it's not going to be great. Do we want to set the thing on fire?
We want to help the people, right?
Yeah.
There's the whole collateral damage thing.
Also, it was a 3 on investigation.
Yeah, you can't. You're not able to.
Yeah.
Just let me see what I can do. I'll get a better bird's eye view.
Okay. But just go fast. Go fast.
Yes.
Do it now.
I'll do an investigation as well while we're waiting for him to do the thing. I have a 16.
Okay. Yeah, you clock of the things that you can see. You see that there are. Let me just double check here. There are 20 gnolls surrounding the inn, and guarding the pen is 10 bugbears.
Ray, we can't hear you actually.
No. I wasn't trying to speak.
Oh, you were okay. You were okay.
God, I'm gonna make that self check.
Okay, do it.
Better help me.
Prove me right. Prove me right.
Oh,
Prove
come
me
on.
right.
It's a 12. It's not terrible.
We'll see how it goes.
You are not noticed, it seems. So yeah, you fly around. You get that same information about there are 10 bugbears guarding the pens, and 20 gnolls surrounding it. On the other side of town, you guys you can sort of see there are more people sort of hiding in their houses, but there doesn't seem to be any monsters on the southern side of town. You do actually, with the sole exception, you see an unconscious bugbear slumped up against one of the buildings, and it's wearing a floral print dress.
I probably communicate, because I was in communication with Rynford, and let him know about the pink dress bugbear. If we get...
Is it making it work? Or does it not? Like, what is the...
Is it dead?
It's not moving. Like,
I don't care about, like, does the dress work on the gnoll or
the
not?
bugbear.
Yeah.
This could be a business opportunity.
No dress. Oh my God, you're a genius.
I know, right?
Old dress for less?
Focus. We could go get these other people. Maybe they can help us take and free the others, so that we have the rest of the town to take
help
care.
us make the dresses for gnolls. Yes, you're a genius.
Right, but we should get back on track. But back pocket, my friend, back pocket.
Here's the thing. I don't know if we've got the mojo to effect a full frontal assault on that many guys. Just sheer numbers are going to overwhelm us, even with all of our biggest, worst spells.
I think surreptitious action could be the way. What do you think?
We should, like I told you, go get the people, free the people. People help us liberate the
Yeah, we
rest
can
of
take
the town.
10. Not 20, but we should take 10.
Oh, that
Also,
does make sense.
Gotta yeah.
10 bugbears. Free those people. Help
right.
him out.
Well, all right. So, well, first of all, Scott, based on what we saw, like you told me that there's like 10 on one side and then there's 20 on the other
Yeah,
side.
there are 20. There are 20 gnolls sort of arranged in packs surrounding the drawn courtier. Across the street from them, there is a large pen set up that is guarded by 10 bugbears, and there seems to be about 20 people in that pen.
Okay. Are they kind of within visual range of each other? Like,
Yeah,
would
they could
each
see.
side be able to
Yeah,
see what's going
each side
on?
would be able to see the other side. Yeah.
Let's
So we're-
actually
yes.
we go get the other people, the people that are huddled in their houses, figure out what's going on with that the bugbear in a dress. Because if this was the C team's headquarters, there's probably people they knew that could, and they probably some of them could handle themselves. Weird things happen when you're in the base of operations of a AcqInc group.
If y'all want to rally the townsfolk, y'all go ahead and do that. I suck at talking to people, so just go and y'all do that.
All right. I have an idea. And this is crazy, but we'll see. And he's going to move his hand over his face, and he is going to turn into as close replica as he can to the Mind Flayer. Can I do that?
Sure, why not? If you that'll
I'm
work.
with you,
Yeah.
it's myself.
Well, the one with the big handlebar mustache.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
You can do that.
I
What
am
is-
going to go fly. I'm going to go high up and sort of do a big arc over to where the bugbear with the dress is.
Okay. You can certainly do that.
All right.
What about Rynford and Inisalia? What are you guys doing?
As I see Lowin fly up and kind of just hover, am I able to run around the perimeter to try and get without triggering the?
Sure. Yeah. It'll take some time, but you can.
I'm hasted.
You are hasted. That's true. Yeah, absolutely. You can do an arc around the town. That'll probably use up your haste. The
fine.
time that you have hasted to get around and meet up where he's going on the south side of town.
I will find a place to hide where I can keep eyes on the drawn courtier and the pin, and I'll just be the stationary lookout.
Sounds
Assuming my
good.
connection with Lowin lets me relay.
Yes, we're within a couple miles of each other, so we're fine.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, I will
That's
try
cool.
to find a place where I can just hunker down and hide.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to deal with Inisalia and Rynford. I'm sorry, and Lowin first.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys come up out the south side of town. You can definitely see there are not a lot of there are shuttered windows. It's really quiet. But you guys see every now and then you see people peeking out of the windows. People are trying to keep watch at things, but they're also not trying to be noticed. And you find, are you guys coming up on this bugbear, or what's your plan?
We will gently come up to the bugbear, being very wary.
Okay. It definitely appears to be unconscious. There seems to be a couple of broken flower pots around it. And when you get up close to it, you notice that it's not actually wearing the dress. It's tied up in the dress.
Oh. Is it right by a door?
Yeah, it's right by a building.
Yeah, I'll go up to that building.
It's a dress shop.
Yeah, just try to knock and very quietly go, "Hello, hello."
You from above you hear sort of a window crack open and says what who are you, what are you doing here, why?
We're with Acquisitions Incorporated. We're trying to come help. Will you let us inside?
Yeah, yes, absolutely, come down. And she comes down and unlocks the door and very opens it a little bit to let you in.
Okay.
And says, good. We were hoping that there would be some advantage from being associated with the Young Drawn Boys organization. What is going on? Why are there creatures taking over our town?
They're trying to open a portal to a very nasty place. We are going to attempt to stop them, but we need the help of the town to do it. There's too many. We do not have an army. they basically have one.
Well, there's not a lot of fighters here. I mean, we a lot of people died when we dealt with that dragon. A lot of the people who could fight did and died, but there's not a lot here. But there are some.
Well, if you know them, and did you do that? And he points points outside.
She nods. She says, yes, I took care of that one, but that was a lucky shot.
Well, luck may be on our side.
I am Halea Hanadrum. This is my shop. What can I do to help? What do you need?
My name is Lowin. This is Inisalia. Hi. I think you're muted, Ray. Check again. Okay, good. You're just being quiet. Sure.
Do that.
We need to get the other people to help us free the people in the cages. Then everyone needs to do their part, because we need to get inside the main inn.
Well, most of the people are in that pen. I don't know what to tell you. There's
Lowin.
Yeah.
Can you ask Rynford about Zesgamoth?
You get a, hey, Rynford, do you think Zuzkamov could sneak in and unlock the pen?
Yeah, probably.
I would highly. There's not a lot of people here who could fight, because we've made contact with a florist here.
Yes. Renowned for their tactical expertise, florists.
Yes. Well, no, that was Inisalia. Inisalia came up with that idea.
I'll pull out Zuzgamoth. All right, buddy. How are you?
Yeah.
So I need you to sneak past all those guys and then unlock that. Okay? Can you do that?
It goes invisible.
Just drop him. That's right. He's got imp powers now. So yeah.
Yeah.
It includes invisibility.
Good.
So,
Hey, good on you for remembering Zuzgamov.
indeed.
I'm never forgetting our tiniest little rogue.
I totally forgot about Zuzgamov.
Okay. Ilbreyan, you have turned into a mind flayer. What are you doing?
All right. I am going to basically, I'm going to, try to match the cadence of how I saw that mind flayer act, like the way it was walking and everything. And he is going to basically get close enough to then just kind of walk forward with, determined purpose, but slow moving.
Okay.
And he is going to stroll up to the bugbears.
Okay. I need you to give me a performance check first.
Performance.
As you are
Advantage because I'm using magic?
Sure.
Okay.
You are acting as a you're trying to embody this mind flayer.
Okay. That's a 19.
19. Okay. When you approach them, they do not seem to. They don't catch on to anything wrong with you, at least initially. But hold on, let me look at the bugbears real quick. One of them that seems to be sort of more in charge. It has a nice little badge on it. It says, "What do you want?"
He just leans his head back. And what I'm going to end up doing is, because I figured mind flayers. When he talked to us, was he using usually telepathy?
Yes.
Okay. So he is going to actually use minor illusion.
Okay.
Basically, and essentially try to make it sound like it's a voice that goes into someone's head,
So you are making an auditory illusion.
It is an auditory illusion. That's right. To the extent of trying to make it that weird reverberation that when we think we hear something in our head.
Gotcha.
And you have lots of practice because Lowin does it to you.
That's true.
Always.
That's true.
Okay, fantastic.
And basically, he's going to speak through that
Mhm.
illusion and basically go, I wish to see the sacrifices.
Right.
Move.
Give me a deception check.
All right.
And I will say you would have advantage because you've played this very smart.
Yeah. Rain speaks. All right. Oh, there's all my dice. However, that is a 18.
An 18, fantastic. It's like,
Mhm.
we thought, yeah, they said they wanted them in case they needed sacrifices. So, yeah, that was real good that we didn't kill them all, I suppose. So, yeah, you can see sacrifices. And he ushers you over to the pen door.
Mhm.
And he says, there they are. And he points out, like, most of them appear to be just, like, people, but he points out 3 of them. Those 3 are trouble.
Okay. He looks at those 3. Why do they seem like they're strong?
They
or
just
that
seem
they're tough?
hard. They just seem hardier. They seem to be like there are 3. Hold on. Yeah, there is 2 humans and a half orc that seem to be kind of in charge of this little group. Like they're putting themselves forward and like just sort of being the ad hoc people who are keeping the other people in the pen safe and keeping them in their spirits up, essentially.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to look hard at the one that one of the people. So there's 3 people that seem to be in charge. Is there one of them that has like any livery or like a lot of armor or something like that?
Yes, you see one of them, one of the human male has a little like what you think is like a constable's badge.
Gotcha. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to use minor illusion again to make a sound, and the sound is going to be a very small voice that goes into this guy's ear that basically says, "I'm not what I appear. Go to your knees now and scream as if I am hurting your head."
Give me a persuasion check.
1 second. I will go ahead and burn my inspiration.
Okay.
So, a little better. 14.
14. You he kind of pauses for a moment, and then he falls to his knees and says,
Like basically, I'm holding out my hand as if to.
And the bugbears are just like sort of like looking at each other.
And I will say out loud, with the minor illusion, to them, basically saying, "This one will be appropriate. I want you 6. There are intruders." And I'm going to point to a direction away from where everyone is. And there were intruders that way. Investigate.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah. All right. Gonna be a 14.
14. With all this, the one in charge says, "Yeah, go." And 6 of them peel off and head off to where no one is.
And then
Hold on. At this point, Zuzumov makes his way up to the pen. Obviously, Rynford, you can see what's going on here. You see Ilbreyan Mind Flayer fucking around. You see those 6 bugbears head off. What would you like him to do?
I think I'm just gonna have him wait invisible, like just like in the pen, like huddled into a corner, and just wait.
Okay.
To see if there can be, because if not all of these can, if not everyone can get out, then he might be able to pop the lock at an opportune moment. But yeah, I'll just have him. I'll mentally command him to just wait in a corner and chill.
Okay. Yeah, he'll hunker down and be invisible and just be at the ready.
And then go ahead. Sorry.
Inisalia and Lowin. You are basically getting status updates through the mind link from there, so you know generally what's going on in the center of town.
I know there's not many of you, but if you and others can help us, great. We're ready to move. One of ours has removed bulk of the forces away from the cage, and I think you did a terrific job with that bugbear, and I think you could do it again. So please help us.
Give me a persuasion check.
Can Inisalia give the advantage?
I cannot, but
Oh, you're not trained in persuasion?
I am not.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
I
just
forgot.
charismatic.
Yeah, you just,
Fair enough.
just raw charisma. Okay, that's perfectly fine.
I mean, if you want to use that thing, I know you have that thing.
That's what I'm checking on the thing.
It just gives you your +5.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good.
No, I was the one talking. That's why it was making me roll.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, it's
Right.
the +5 to
I will
charisma.
give myself guidance.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Like the only thing I could tag on, if I could tag on, we will pay you, and then activate it. Well,
Crap.
does
I
the
got
GM
like-
approve?
I got like a 9.
Yeah, that inspiration.
This
You
is,
can always reroll.
I already burned it.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm sorry.
In that case, I will butt in and be like, "We can pay you." Emissary fees.
I'm sorry. I can't. I don't think I would do any good, and I think I would just die. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something though. There's one person who I don't think they got. Imdar. Imdar. He's a priest. He might be able to help you some. He's on the north side of town though.
We're on the south side, right?
You're in the south side of town.
And
but
he'll message back to Rynford. It's like, do you see a priest in the pen or
Do I
anywhere?
see a priest in the pen?
no, you don't see a priest.
No, I did not see a priest.
Remember, she just said that they didn't get him.
No, I was getting to that. And it's like, oh,
Double checking.
supposedly there is a priest that did not get captured. They are in the north side of the city or the town.
Sounds like a place where you guys should go.
It's gonna be much harder to get there without anyone noticing.
I can't go. What are you talking about?
All right, we'll see what we can do. He'll look to the woman, and he'll like hold her hand and be like, "Thank you for helping us, what little way you could. Please stay here. Please stay safe."
I will. I don't know if that one knows anything. But I've tied him up real good.
We're gonna leave him there for right now.
Or we can move him if you like.
If you can, that'd be great. He's gonna wake up eventually, and I don't know how well those dresses are gonna hold.
All right, I can do that for you. Thank you.
So,
Or you could just slit its throat.
we'll take care of it. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't think I have it in me, but it's not a nice creature.
They will not be a problem for anyone very shortly.
And, like she'll be like, "Do you want to go ahead and maybe I'll just do a distraction and go through town with my new
No.
buddy?"
No. We're gonna go on. It's gonna take us a minute, but we're gonna have to go on the outside of town and then loop back around.
Okay.
She just grabs the bugbear and over the shoulder, just like.
Yeah, once we're like in the woods or
Mhm.
like outside
Yeah.
the town, I will be like, Inisalia, you should just put it down and I'll take care of it.
Do you want to? I could just slam against a tree. No.
Well, too late. You just did it. So
Yeah, you crack its skull against a tree and it goes completely limp.
It was a bad guy, right?
He dead.
yeah, we're moving on now.
Okay, so you guys are heading basically out and then around the
Like,
town.
Yeah, we're doing a
Okay.
big
All right, that's gonna take you a little bit.
Yeah.
I
I
suppose the
suppose-
bugbear didn't have anything on him.
No, he didn't have anything on him.
Okay.
Like he had like a shitty weapon.
No.
So back in the pen, you've gotten those 6 bugbears out of the way, and the guy who's like he's still like
He kind of untwists his hand, and then as he does so, he says, I need you to follow the orders of the sounds you hear. I'm going to save you. Stand up, stop being in pain. And then, to the bugbears, he's going to go, that one. He's under my command now.
right.
Take him out and bring him with me.
Yes, sir. They grab him
Yeah.
and like frog march him.
And he's going to start heading over to where Rynford is. And then hopefully catching Rynford's eye and being like, you're fucking ready.
Okay, so yeah, you are getting 2 bugbears with you, marching this guy following you over to where Rynford is.
Okay. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually have them like kind of bring him over, they're probably being rough with him. And basically I'm going to message the guy or send the word in his head or, at close to his ear and basically just be like, there in my right pocket, it will be past the illusion I am wearing. There's a dagger. Grab it when it's time.
All right.
And then he is gonna go to where Rynford kind of is, but like not directly at him. And then basically just be like, he's gonna start like bringing the body, have him put down, and then sort of wait for Rynford to make a move as he's gonna start pretending to do a ritual.
Okay. I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, joy.
Well, just Rynford and Ilbreyan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 10, but would this be considered a surprise round?
Yes, you would definitely be surprising these guys.
I have a 19.
Okay. You have a 10. Okay. So that means, these guys are definitely surprised when you guys lay into them, but Ilbreyan actually has the first go.
Okay. So basically, as soon as he's able to catch eyes with Rynford, and they sort of know, Ilby is then going to pull out the magic missile wand. No, not the magic missile wand. Oh, that's right. I guess I spin out of it. Yes. No. He is just going to. Yeah. I guess I will bring out the magic missile wand. No. I'm gonna basically let out a word of radiance at them.
Okay.
Basically as they go. So this is going to be a DC 16 Constitution saving throw on them. So.
Con. Okay. One of them does not make it, but the other one does.
Yeah, I'm just kind of expecting that. All right, they are going to take a total of 8 radiant damage.
Okay. The
Whoever
one that didn't make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
8
that's the
radiant.
cantrip, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I was thinking of another spell. Okay.
I forgot that I don't actually have fucking Scorching Blade anymore.
Ooh.
Forgot about that. That's okay.
Okay, you scorch that one out. They are surprised, so they don't actually get a go. Rynford?
I'm going to chromatic orb one of them, hopefully right in the face.
Okay.
One face.
Which one? The one that took damage or one that didn't?
The one that didn't,
Okay.
and I just critted.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, baby.
Woo!
So that's double the amount of damage dice?
Yes.
Yes.
Like Scorching Ray, right? Is that what you're doing?
No, he's chromatic orb.
Chromatic Orb, yeah.
One chromatic orb, which is currently Baseline deals 6d8.
So 12d8.
I'm rolling 12d8 on this son of a gun.
Make it happen.
Please make it happen.
It's going to be plain Jane fire.
Okay.
31 is the first roll.
So that's the first
Oh,
D8,
wait,
68.
It auto doubled it. That's weird.
Yeah.
31 damage. Sorry.
31 damage. You smoke it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it is Ilbreyan's go again.
Okay. At this point, if he already has the guy did what I asked.
He's gotten the dagger out from your. He's like reached into the illusion, gotten the dagger. I'll resolve his action after you go.
So after that, then as a spray of light comes out, and this is the one that is not injured, right?
This is the one that is injured. The one that is not injured just got blown up.
Then he's gonna then look at that one and very quickly allow another toll of the dead with the bad word. So DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, please.
He makes it.
Ah, dick. All right. Well.
Okay. So yeah, the constable is going to attack it.
Mm-hmm. Dagger time.
He does hit it.
Yeah.
Backstab damage, right? He's a rogue, huh?
No. Yeah. And he does some damage to it. It's not a lot, but he does some damage to it.
Okay.
And then it's that bugbear's go. It is going to lash out at you, Ilbreyan.
That makes sense.
Because you right there.
He's right. He should do that. I did betray him.
You did betray him. However, he just rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
And he doesn't have multi-attack. Rynford, it's your go.
I'm just going to firebolt him.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming a 26 hits.
It does.
14 fire damage.
14 fire damage. You smoke it. The veteran, the Count Constable is able to sneak in an attack in its kidneys and drops it.
Okay.
You guys are just like, ooh. He's like, well, I don't know who you all are, but clearly the gods have sent you. We need to get our people out.
We're with Acquisitions Incorporated.
He will remove the illusion briefly.
Yeah, okay, good.
Be like, yes. So and then.
So back in the pen. So there's only 2 bugbears guarding this pen right now. What do you want Zuzumoth to be doing?
Is the door currently locked?
It is currently locked. They did lock it when they left.
And the bugbears are outside the pen.
Mm-hmm.
I will back to where we all are. I've got somebody in the pen who can pop the lock. Do you think the people inside will take advantage of that, or do we need to assault the bugbears?
If the lock gets opened, then I think my mates will know what to do.
All right, just a moment, please. And I'll command Zuzumoth to pop the lock.
All right, give me a proficiency thieves tool roll.
Oh boy.
Okay, so his dex is +3.
It's a +6.
My proficiency is +3, so yeah, it's a d20 +6.
Yep.
Oh, I can't look.
Yeah.
15.
15. Invisible hands unpop the lock. And there's a few moments of hesitation, but then the orc and the woman just sort of like share a look at each other, and they give a rallying cry, and they push out and start engaging with the the two remaining bugbearers. The townsfolk behind them pile on, and they, after a couple people take some pretty nasty wounds, but they are able to subdue and kill those two bugbears.
All right, we're good. the pen's open.
Pen is open. Good.
I'm telling you, what's your face?
Yeah, Lowin.
Oh, yeah,
like,
sure.
Okay, then we should make towards the knolls and try to assault the.
We need you guys to take on the inn now.
So it looks like we're sort of careening.
Yeah.
Like we were doing this arc, and now we're like.
Yeah, you guys can basically come upon a road and basically coordinate your attacks so that you guys hit the knolls at the same time.
Right.
I will say there are 6 bugbears out in the town out there that got sent in another direction, but this might be your chance.
And he kind of leans into Rynford, or LB does, and he goes, "All right, I think we have one more ruse we could play."
Real quick, is there anybody inside the tavern, Constable?
I think it's
that you care about not dying.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Propha's in there and her daughter are, but I'm not sure what's gone with them.
Okay.
There were a couple of people there. A couple of people who were saying, well, something weird's going on with that tavern. I don't know what's up there, but.
Oh, we are going to stop it as best we can. Don't you worry.
Good.
So no fireball. Got it. No, doing that.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. The two people from within the pen basically are in the process of getting all those people out of the town. They're coming to basically meet. They meet with Rynford and Ilbreyan and the constable, and they basically said, we are going to go to a hideaway out in the woods, and let you deal with that. These people are injured. We're going to take care of
How
it.
much of this town do you want to be left standing?
Please don't destroy our town.
Literally at risk.
Do what you got to do, but we this is our home.
I will keep collateral damage to a minimum.
So, okay.
So you guys basically are able to coordinate. The town folks that were in the pens are making their way out of town. So how are you guys approaching this swarm of gnolls?
All right. I think I'll turn to Rynford, and you're able to contact with Lowin, right? And the others?
Yes.
Well, I think I could use my ruse one last time, but we have to be very careful. I'm probably gonna walk up, pretend I'm injured, say something attacked me, go over there, and we split them up. Bit risky because they're probably gonna start smelling something fishy,
They might, and if they see through it, then you're going to be in immediate danger.
I pulled the cape and be like, I got a get out of jail free card.
So here's the thing. Either way, I want you to fireball the biggest group of them that you can.
Oh yes, that's definitely going to happen.
Like, either you split them off and you fireball them, or you get found out and then cape your way onto a rooftop and then fireball them.
That would be the idea, though. It'll take a little more time than is ideal. But yes, certainly.
I can line up, I'm sure, several of them for a lightning bolt or two.
Mm-hmm.
I've only got 2, and I kind of want to save at least 1 for counter spell. Anyway.
Aim for 1, 2 in case.
I can at least do 1, and I can at least hit several of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think we've got some options here, and then once our main line actually gets back, then we'll just assault what's left and charge into the tavern.
Yeah, and like I said, you guys can be in coordination and communication to.
Yeah, he'll like when you open up with the fireball, we'll attack from this side, and we'll take it from like this corner of the tavern. And you guys handle the initial assault, and then we will round up what we can.
Constable, does the tavern have a back door or a side entrance?
It does, but they're all around it.
Oh, sure. Good to know.
All right. All All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to drink a potion before this shit goes off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, you do it now, because we need to. Go try it now. Try your ruse again. And if it fails, I'm going to lightning bolt them. I'm just not gonna hit you. Okay?
Oh, is the option that you were going to hit me? Please don't do that.
No, I'm not going to hit you.
Crispy half elf. I don't want to be a crispy half elf. Please.
Ugh, the stench would never get out of my robes.
Okay, but if I was a barbecue, it'd be a good smelling barbecue. Take that back.
All right. So, Ilbreyan, you're heading in Mind Flayer guys.
I'm gonna do Mind Flare, guys, but I am souping it up to actually be that I am injured.
Okay.
So he's actually going to have like a cut down one arm, as if it was done by a blade, and then basically kind of be stumbling forward, but still sort of have like some gaze like the Mind Flayer, you know.
Okay. So basically, when you start coming into town, now that the gnolls, they are obviously like their hackles are raged because they saw that some shit went down across the strait, but they're all like they're in like very agitated, like clearly they've been like compelled some way to defend this because otherwise they probably would have leaped on those townsfolk, just because they're gnolls and they're shits like that.
I see. So they would have. So it's weird to me that they didn't move to attack. Okay, got it.
So, but they're like in clearly like high alert. They know something's up. So how are you approaching them?
I think that. I think that what we're gonna do is he's gonna like call out in his sort of mind flare voice with the head and all that to one of them, maybe one that seems bigger, I guess.
Okay.
And he's going to basically say, "We are intruders. They're attacking." And then he's going to go, "There!" And he's going to point over to an alleyway that's like off to the side. And then actually he's going to cast a minor illusion of some soldier that looks a little bit like the constable that's over there kind of aiming an arrow.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
Yeah.
I will say flat. No advantage, no disadvantage. The magic, their state, plus they're not that smart, and the magic sort of cancels each other out, so it's just a straight deception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
27.
Okay. 8 gnolls, just like hackles up, look where you're going, and bolt away from that towards where you cast that illusion.
And like basically, once he starts seeing them moving, he'll start moving the illusion within like enough range, and then he'll kind of make it disappear in a natural way, like as if he's diving behind something, and then let it go after that.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay. So that's that. I think we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative now.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Ilby, what'd you get?
17.
17. Inisalia, what'd you get?
18.
18. Lowin, what'd you get?
8.
A grand old 8. And Rynford?
24.
Nice. Okay. Okay, Rynford, it is your go.
So, given where I am and the layout of the gnolls that are left at the inn, I want to move as far as my little legs can carry me so that I can hit a maximum number of gnolls with a lightning bolt spell, but I don't want to hit any of my allies. So however many gnolls I can hit, let me know, and I will go ahead and roll.
What is your intelligence modifier?
+4.
+4. I will say that you are able to get in line to hit 8 gnolls.
Okay. They will all need to make Dex 15 saving throws.
Okay.
Is it really 15 for you?
15, yes.
Oh, I thought your wand increased it. Well, the thing is, I have 16 with a +4 modifier as
Well, don't you have
my wand.
Don't you have a Rod of the Pack Keeper?
Exactly. I thought he has a wand that does up accuracy or something like that.
No, I don't
One
think
of
you
the
ever got that.
+1 gives me a +1 bonus to spell attack.
Yeah, not
That's
DCs.
right. That's the difference. Fair
And
enough.
it gets him ignore cover.
Yes.
Right.
They do not make their dexterity saves.
D6 damage. A total of, it's a lot of 5s and 6s.
You'll love to see it.
35 lightning damage.
Love to see it.
You expertly line up. You sort of like a goblin. Your goblin brain does the geometry in your head.
Excuse me.
Sorry, your gnome. It starts with a G.
Gnome Galaxy Brain.
Oh shit! It's on.
But anyway, you line up and you just find the right moment. They're all just sort of distracted, and you explode 8 gnolls. They just pop. Meaning
wow.
there
That's
are
it for me.
meaning there are 4 gnolls left in this group. Inisalia.
All right. Gnolls that are not currently on fire that need stabbing.
There is a pack of them that was not there's basically a pack of them to the right of you that he could not get in line.
Okay, pack's about 5 to 6.
It's 4. There are 4 gnolls left in this group in front of the
Awesome.
tavern.
Sweet. I'm gonna go right ahead and lunge for the closest one. 'cause
Okay, do it.
there's not really
That's a
enough.
level 4 spell slot, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Big.
Right.
Once you get past 3, they start to get crazy.
I mean, I know for lightning bolt, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, that was a 21. Hit number 1.
That hit.
Okay. Should I smite this asshole?
Save your smites. I
I'm gonna
think
say the smites. Yeah, I got the.
because you got the strength right now.
I do. So that's 11 for the first attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and use my bonus action to push him.
Okay. That's opposed athletics.
Yep.
Trying to prone him?
Gonna try and prone him for the second
Nice.
one. That was 25.
He goes prone.
All right, bitch. Should have done it for the first one, but
Looking good.
14 hit.
That does hit. Actually, no. Sorry, no, it doesn't hit.
Is that with advantage?
It is with advantage
No, it's not with advantage.
because he's prone.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Roll again.
That's why you do it.
27.
That does hit.
Mwah. Beautiful.
That is 15 damage on the second stab.
Okay, that gnoll is dead.
I chugged my potion of giant strength.
Good times. All right, Ilbreyan, it's your go. With this resounding lightning crack, you see that pack of gnolls that you sent off.
Mm-hmm.
They do the meerkat, rise their head, and it looks like they are coming
Fair enough. Yep. Are they in position for the firing?
They sure are.
Oh yeah. So basically, he's gonna kind of stumble like as he sees the thing, he's gonna act as if he's dodging out of the way of it, getting away from the gnolls that are in front of the tavern. Really, is kind of what I'm doing. And then as he does so, he's just gonna make a spin, and that bead of fire is going right over there.
Okay.
All right. This is a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
They roll a natural 20. I
Well,
mean, it's still half damage, so...
It is half damage, but that's very sad. Fireball. Fireball is 8d6. Still got... So you're saying there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance.
Okay. Looking good so far.
Those are like popcorn.
Yeah.
They're really not, depending on how they are.
I mean, they can get real bad, but
23. 32, so 16.
16. Okay,
16 fire damage.
The gnolls go flying, but they all seem to are still stumbling and getting up and continuing. Now they are full on charging at you guys.
Yep.
Okay, and it is the gnolls go. So the gnolls that are coming are going to spend their action getting back to you. The 3 gnolls that are still up, one of them is going to attack Rynford with his spear. He rolls a
AC
natural
17.
1. He rolls a natural 1. One of them is going to attack Lowin. And I'm pretty sure that is going to hit. Yeah, that's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
So you are going to take... you're going to take 5 piercing damage.
I take 2 because I had I took my potion of invulnerability.
Nice. And then another one is going to attack Inisalia. And they roll a 5.
Yeah, Lowin's got a mineral metallic sheen to his skin right now. Because he's all tough.
Lowin's go.
Lowin's go. He's sort of got back to back with Inisalia, so he's going to take out some more gnolls as well. All right, but unfortunately, I only have 1 attack. Saving that action surge for when I need it. 19 hit.
It does.
Okay. And I'll put a little psychic damage on this. I wish it was psychic damage and not force damage. I don't know why it is. Ooh, come on. You'll take 9 magical damage and then 5 force damage.
Okay, you bloody up a gnoll. Rynford, it is your go. From further away, you guys hear sort of the bellowing, chittering of bugbears, who seem to have noticed that shit is going down and that there's no one over here.
Oh. I'd like to say something, I'd
Okay.
like to yell something out, because I only attacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of that person, the priest?
The name of the priest was Imdar.
Imdar, if you're here, help. And he yells that out.
Okay.
Hopefully, because we're on the north side of the town, right?
Mm-hmm. Give me a persuasion check. You are in the center of town, by the way.
Right.
That's a 22, so how do you feel about a 22?
Noted. Okay. One thing I needed to note. As you have drawn up to the inn, you see that the sign marking the drawn quarter is swinging slowly, despite the absence of any breeze. Purple light continues to seep out through the roof tile, shattered windows, and underneath the closed front door. So that is what you see in there. Okay, so that's your go. Rynford, what are you doing?
I do not want to burn my last 3rd level slot. So I think I'm just going to you
all
no way
good,
for me to
buddy.
tell how say what?
It's all good, buddy.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to take a pot shot at one of the gnolls because there's no way for me to know how far away the bugbears are to hold action.
Sure.
For them to show up. I could just waste my turn. So yeah, I'll just firebolt a gnoll that looks bloodied.
Okay. There's one very bloody gnoll right in front of you, with that Lowin has been beaten up on.
Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
Yeah, shot goes wild.
Inisalia.
All right. My gnoll that I was picking on is still up.
No, the gnoll that you were picking on
that guy.
dead.
Okay.
You don't.
Let's see. Who else is in front of me looking for a fight?
There's a gnoll that Lowin's been smacking around that looks pretty bloody.
Yeah. All right. I'll go ahead and lunge into that one.
Okay.
Let's see. Do. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, 8 damage.
That gnoll dead.
All right. Got another one?
There is another gnoll right next to you.
Hey.
Excellent. And like she'll pull out from that one and just immediately like backswing into that one. And
Stabby.
I'm just a murder machine right now. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Cold having like a 20-something strength and being a paladin.
It's awesome.
Wow.
And 13 damage.
Okay, yeah, you hit it pretty good.
That is some good shit.
All right, that's me.
All right.
All right. Ilbreyan, what you doing?
Yeah. So, paint the picture for me when it comes to the guys who are running at us, and then what's left in front of the tavern itself.
In front of the tavern itself, there is a gnoll who is pretty fucked up.
Yep.
And then there are 8 gnolls sort of bearing down on you that are all very badly burned.
Okay. All right.
I would recommend maybe Montebank out of there.
Well. Wait. I can do that, but
Who is damaged right now, by the way? Just Lowin? Okay. Noted.
I had temp HP, so
Good times.
yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take a risk here, but I think it could be worth it. Okay, so 8 gnolls that are coming our way. That is the group that was ran away. I fireballed them, and they're gonna close in on us. I assume that turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fireball them again, but that'd be your next.
No, that seems a bit. I mean, I can. But we have some bugbears coming too. So
We also have whatever is inside the inn.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't want to burn through all of our stuff just to take out these guys and then be faced with 1 to 6 of the 6.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what's gonna happen, I think, for Ilbreyan. He is going to bring out the Wand of Magic Missile, missiles. And we are going to cast, I think, a level 6 magic missile. And so that's going to end up being a total of 3 usual, I believe. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top of that. So that's a total of 8 magic missiles.
So you can send 1 magic missile to each of the gnolls.
I could. It's a bit risky though, because it ranges from 2 to 5 damage.
How much damage did you do on those?
15.
15. Okay.
So, 16.
16. Gotcha. Okay.
16. Actually, wait a second.
But they took half. So.
Well, no, they took 32.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I halved it to 16.
Gotcha. Okay. So
yeah.
they do look pretty fucked up.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll give it a shot. I will try to hit every single one of them with a single magic missile.
Probably I can visualize it because you pulled the wand and they just like go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just
go up and arc around.
So here we go, Scott. I'll let you know how this goes. Actually, I need to see about something. I'm trying to remember if my rod adds to damage.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, cool. So, first one takes 3.
Okay.
Second one takes 3.
Okay.
Third one takes 4.
Okay.
Fourth one takes 4. Fifth one takes 2. Sixth one takes 2. Seventh one takes 4. God damn it. No.
Had to been on the last one too.
And this one takes 5.
5. Okay. None of them go down. But you do royally fuck all of them up.
Okay. Ilby is going to find the nearest meat shield that, so basically he ran away from the originals, and then he's going to start running the opposite direction from them, so they could maybe not get to him.
So I will tell you what happens now, though.
Sure.
After they get peppered, suddenly they basically run in to a crowd, a small horde of these shimmering beings that just sort of spring out from the ground and just start carving them up. Anyone familiar with magic of any sort, particularly Lowin and Inisalia, would definitely recognize spiritual guardians being cast into existence.
Even the NPCs take the broken spell.
Yeah, of course they do. As you see a old man sort of come around the bend with these spiritual guardians surrounding him. And he says, "Get into the tavern! Get into the tavern! We'll hold them off here!"
That's
All right,
twice.
Gandalf.
Awesome.
All right.
That was your buddy.
All right, so you guys are
Never
able...
say Lowen's not likable.
Yeah. So you are able to dispatch the last gnoll and head into the drawn-in courtier. And when you open the door and step inside, there's a sort of a slight shimmer around all of your vision, and you are confronted with a fairly calm, quiet tavern with some patrons, someone sort of rubbing there's an elven woman at the bar sort of rubbing a glass. There's a fire going on in the fireplace. Someone has a lute and is plucking it, and it's just sort of a quiet, pleasant little scene. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
All right.
Everything's all right.
Twat.
Indeed, everything's fine in here.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing
No,
wrong. So,
Beautiful.
It wouldn't be the penultimate start to a series.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be the start of the end of the series if it weren't opportunity for a good reality bending last minute thing.
Yeah.
absolutely. So, thank you all for playing. Thank you all out there for watching. If you'd like to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/Simulacra Studios. Oh, man. Got the coughs. Thank you to all my patrons. Abby Peterson, David Haddad, Michael Tyson, Eric Ramos, James Davey, Sienna Rhodes. Excuse me, I'm going to have to run through this because I am coughing real bad. You've all purchased my love. Anything anyone want to say?
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays a couple of months ago,
holidays.
everyone.
It's going to be well past that time, but
Yeah.
Happy
I
holidays,
hope you had a good one then.
Indeed.
Hope you all are staying safe. I hope that a non-zero number of you have been able to acquire the COVID vaccine. Hopefully things are looking a little better when you guys watch this episode.
Indeed. All right. See you guys later. It's been a blast.
Bye.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye, all.